Kavita buys 2 apples and 5 mangoes for 239 rupees. When the cost of an apple is decreased by 50% and that of a mango remains the same, then the cost of 2 apples and 4 mangoes is 184 rupees. What is the original cost of 8 apples and 8 mangoes? According to the question, if we take apples as A and mangoes as M, then 2A plus 5M is equal to 239 and A plus 4M is equal to 184. Let it be equation 1 and let it be equation 2. Let's solve this. Here, for making A equal, let's multiply equation 2 into 2, which implies equation 1 becomes 5A plus 2M is equal to 239 with no change, and equation 2 becomes 2A plus 8M is equal to 368. Let's subtract this. 2A gets cancelled and here minus 3M is equal to minus 129. That implies M is equal to 43. If M is equal to 43, then A becomes 12. We have to find the original cost of 8 apples and 8 mangoes. It means 8 apples plus 8 mangoes is equal to, let's common 8. So 8 into 12 plus 43. It means 8 into 55, which is equal to 440 rupees. What will be the difference in population 3 years ago and 2 years ago of a town whose current population of 260,000 is increasing at a rate of 25% every year? Given current population is 260,000. So, population 2 years ago is equal to 260,000 into 125 divided by 100 whole square, because it is increasing at a rate of 25% every year, which becomes 260,000 into 125 by 100 into 125 by 100, which becomes 26 into 125 into 125, which is equal to 1,66,400. And now, population 3 years ago is equal to 260,000 into 125 by 100 whole cube, which is equal to 260,000 into 125 by 100 into 125 by 100 into 125 by 100. That is equal to 1,33,120. We have to find the difference in population 3 years and 2 years. So difference is equal to 1,66,400 minus 1,33,120, which is equal to 33,280. What will be the difference in population 3 years ago and 2 years ago of a town whose current population of 1,40,000 is increasing at a rate of 25% every year? So current population is 1,40,000. So 2 years ago it is equal to 1,40,000 into 125 by 100 into 125 by 100, which is equal to 89,600. And 3 years ago it is equal to 1,40,000 into 125 by 100 into 125 by 100 into 125 by 100, which is equal to 71,680. Therefore, difference is equal to 89,600 minus 71,680, which is equal to 17,920. The present cost of a plot area is 1,12,079 rupees. After a year, its cost increased to 1,89,297. The percentage increase in the cost of plot area is. So, percentage increase is equal to 1,89,297 minus 1,12,079 divided by 1,12,079 into 100, that is equal to 77,218 divided by 1,12,079 into 100. Which is equal to 68.896. That is approximately equal to 69%. Atul's salary is 10,000 per month. He spent 6,000 on house rent and 2,500 on bills, and the rest of the amount is his monthly savings. Find his savings in a year if in the month of his birthday he spent all his monthly savings on birthday celebrations. So, monthly savings is equal to 10,000 minus 6,000 minus 2,500, which is equal to 1,500. And now we have to find yearly savings excluding his birthday month, because in his birthday month he spent all the savings. So if 1 month savings are excluded, then the remaining months will be 11 months. So it is equal to, so after excluding the birthday month, the remaining months is 12 minus 1, which is 11. So yearly savings is equal to 1,500 into 11, which is equal to 16,500 rupees. Ashish's salary is 11,000 per month. He spends 4,000 on house rent and 1,500 on bills, and the rest of the amount is his monthly savings. Find his savings in a year if in the month of his birthday he spent all the monthly savings on birthday celebrations. Monthly savings is equal to 11,000 minus 4,000 minus 1,500, which is equal to 5,500, and yearly savings is equal to 5,500 into 11, because we have excluded 1 month. So 12 minus 1 becomes 11. That is equal to 60,500 rupees. Chetan gets 2% increase in his sale amount in the first year and 20% increase in the second year. With that, his present sale is 1,76,800. What was his sale 2 years ago? Let his sale 2 years ago is considered as original sale. So, original sale into, he gets 2% increase in first year. It means 102 by 100 into, in second year he gets 20% increase. It means 120 by 100, and now present sale is equal to 1,76,800. So original sale is equal to 1,76,800 divided by 1.02 into 1.20, which is equal to 1,76,800 divided by 1.224, that is equal to 1,44,444.44. Shivam's salary is 12,000 per month. He spends 4,000 on house rent, 1,500 on bills, and the rest of the amount is his monthly savings. Find his savings in a year if the month of his birthday he spent all his monthly savings on birthday celebrations. So monthly savings is equal to 12,000 minus 4,000 minus 1,500, which is equal to 6,500. And now 1 month is excluded because he spent in birthday celebrations. So we are taking only 11 months. So yearly savings is equal to 6,500 into 11, that is equal to 71,500. Mahesh gets 2% increase in his sale amount in first year and 20% increase in second year, and with that his present sale is 1,90,000. What was his sale 2 years ago? His sale 2 years ago, let it be considered as original sale. So original sale into 102 by 100 because 2% increase, and 120 by 100 because 20% increase, that is equal to present sale, which is 1,90,400, which implies original sale is equal to 1,90,400 divided by 1.02 into 1.20, that is equal to 1,90,400 divided by 1.224. So the answer is equal to 1,55,555.56. Aman spends 74% of his monthly salary on house rent. If every month he also spends 385 rupees on conveyance and 2,725 on grocery and saves the remaining 621, his monthly salary is. Total expenses plus savings is equal to 385 plus 2725 plus 621, that is equal to 3,731. This is 100% of his salary. and this is non-rent expenses. This is 26% of salary because 74% of monthly salary is on house rent. So, salary is equal to 3731 divided by 26 by 100, which is equal to 3731 into 100 divided by 26. $14,350. A man spends 28% of monthly salary on house rent. If every month he also spends 687 rupees on conveyance and 7483 rupees on grocery and saves the remaining 218 rupees, his monthly salary is. Here, total non-rent expenses plus savings is equal to 687 plus 7483 plus 218, which is equal to 8388. He spends 28% on house rent. So 100 minus 28, which is equal to 72%. So this is equal to 72% of salary, which implies salary is equal to 8388 divided by 72 by 100. That is equal to 8388 into 100 by 72. Which is equal to 11,650 rupees. Amit's salary is 13,000 per month. He spends 4,000 on house rent, 2,000 on bills, and the rest of the amount is his monthly savings. Find his savings in a year if in the month of his birthday he spent his complete monthly savings for a birthday celebration. According to the question, monthly savings is equal to 13,000 minus 4,000 minus 2,000, which is equal to 7,000. We have to find his yearly savings. Therefore, yearly savings is equal to 7,000 into 11, because we are leaving a month because in 1 month he spent his complete monthly savings for birthday. So 12 minus 1 is 11 months. That is equal to 77,000. Rakesh's salary is 12,000 per month. He spent 6,000 on house rent, 3,000 on bills, and the rest of the amount is monthly savings. Find his savings in a year if in the month of his birthday he spent his complete monthly savings for birthday celebration. So, monthly savings is equal to 12,000 minus 6,000 minus 3,000, which is equal to 3,000, and yearly savings is 3,000 into 11, because 1 month is already spent. That is equal to 33,000 rupees. Aman spends 40% of his monthly salary on house rent. If every month he also spends 442 rupees on conveyance and 9,115 rupees on grocery and saves remaining 946 rupees, his monthly salary is. He spends 40% on house rent, so remaining is 60%. So, total non-rent expenses plus savings is equal to 442 plus 9,115 plus 946, that is 10,503 rupees. This is 60% of salary. So, salary is equal to 10,503 divided by 60 by 100. That is equal to 17,505 rupees. The present cost of house is 1,23,016 rupees. After a year, its cost will increase to 1,40,203 rupees. The percentage increase in the cost of the house is. So percentage increase is equal to 1,40,203 minus 1,23,016 divided by 1,23,016 into 100. That is equal to 17,187 divided by 1,23,016 into 100. So that is equal to 13.97. So approximately it is equal to 14%. The population of town in 1930 was 3,48,100. If its population increased in two successive decades by 95% in each decade, the population of town in 1950 was. They have mentioned two successive decades, means 1930 to 1950. New population each decade is equal to previous into 195 by 100 because it increases by 95% in each decade. So final population is equal to 3,48,100 into 195 by 100 into 195 by 100 because of two successive decades. That is equal to 3,48,100 into 3.8025, which is equal to 13,23,650.25. Due to the decrease in manpower, the production in factory decreases by 12%. By what percentage should the working hours be increased to restore the original production? It decreases by 12%. So, current production is 100 minus 12, which is 88%. So we have to find the percentage increase. So percentage increase is equal to decrease by remaining into 100, which is equal to 12 by 88 into 100. That is equal to 13.636, approximately equal to 13.64%. The present cost of hospital is 1,82,690. After a year, its cost increased to 1,95,382. The percentage increase in the cost of the hospital is. So, percentage increase is equal to 1,95,382 minus 1,82,690 divided by 1,82,690 into 100. That is equal to 12,692 divided by 1,82,690 into 100. Which is equal to 6.947. That is approximately equal to 7%. After 51 liters of petrol was poured into an empty storage tank, it was still 1% empty. How much petrol must be poured into the storage tank in order to fill it? According to the question, after 51 liters of petrol was poured, still 1% empty. It means 99% is 51 liters. We have to find how much petrol must be poured to fill the tank. It means we have to find 100%. So 100% is equal to 100 into 51 by 99, which is equal to 51.5151, approximately equal to 51.52. A person who spends 33% of his monthly income is able to save 6,298 rupees per month. His monthly expenses are: If he spends 33%, then savings will be 100 minus 33, which is 67%. Given this 67% is equal to 6298. So 33% is 33 into 6298 divided by 67. So the answer is 3102 rupees. Gopal gets a 2% increase in his sale amount in the first year and 20% increase in the second year. And with that, his present sale is 1,83,600. What was his sale 2 years ago? So, original sale into 102 by 100 because 2% increase, and 20% increase means 120 by 100, that is equal to present sale, which is 1,83,600. So original sale is equal to 1,83,600 divided by, so the answer is 1,50,000. Kalpana and Sudha got 658 and 897 marks respectively in the same examination. If Kalpana scored 32% marks, then what is the percentage of marks scored by Sudha? As we know, Kalpana's scored marks and scored percentage, let's calculate total marks. So, total marks is equal to 658 divided by 32 by 100, which is equal to 658 divided by 0.32, that is equal to 2056.25. Now we have to find percentage of marks scored by Sudha. So Sudha's percentage is equal to 897 divided by 2056.25 into 100, which is approximately equal to 43.62% or 44%. Two 2% of 50% of number is what percentage of that number? 2% of 50% of x, that is equal to 1% of number. If A's salary is 16% more than that of B, then by what percentage is B's salary less than that of A? Here, percentage decrease is equal to 16 divided by 100 plus 16 into 100, that is equal to 16 by 116 into 100. That is equal to 13.79%. A man spends 50% of his monthly salary on rent of his house. If every month he also spends 780 rupees on his conveyance and 9800 on his groceries and saves remaining 110 rupees, his monthly salary is. Here, total non-rent expenses plus savings is equal to 780 plus 9800 plus 110. This is equal to 10,690. This is 50% of salary because he spends 50% in rent. So, his monthly salary is equal to 10,690 divided by 50 by 100, which is equal to 10,690 divided by 0.50, that is equal to 21,380 rupees. Keshav gets 4% increase in his sale amount in the first year and 20% increase in second year, and with that his present sale is 1,56,000. What was his sale 2 years ago? So, original sale into 104 by 100 into 120 by 100 is equal to present sale, which is 1,56,000. So, original sale is equal to 1,56,000 into 100 into 100 divided by 104 into 120. That is equal to 1,25,000. A person who spends 52% of monthly income is able to save 7,740 per month. His monthly expenses are: if he spends 52%, then savings is 100 minus 52, which is 48%. According to the question, 48% is 7,740. Find monthly expenses. So 52% is equal to 52 into 7,740 divided by 48. That is equal to 4,02,480 divided by 48, which is equal to 8,385. The present cost of an apartment is 1,70,014 rupees. After a year, its cost increased to 1,93,900. The percentage increase in the cost of apartment is: so percentage increase is equal to 1,93,900 minus 1,70,014 divided by 1,70,014 into 100. Which is equal to 14.049, that is approximately equal to 14%. If A's salary is 51% more than that of B, then by what percentage is B's salary less than that of A? So, percentage decrease is equal to 51 by 100 plus 51 into 100, that is 51 by 151 into 100. That is equal to 33.77%. The population of town in the year 1921 was 3,47,000. If its population increased in 2 successive decades by 50% in each decade, the population of the town in the year 1941 was. Here 1921 to 1941 is 2 decades. Here the successive decades percentage increase is 50% in each decade. So 3,47,000, which was initial population, into 150 by 100 into 150 by 100, that is equal to 347 into 150 into 15. which is equal to 7,80,750. A number when increased by 37 1/2% gives 178. The number is. We can write 37 1/2% as 75/2 divided by 100, that is equal to 3/8. So according to the question, if we consider the number as x, then x plus 3x/8 is equal to 178. It means 11x/8 is equal to 178 and x is equal to 178 into 8/11. So x is equal to 129.45. So it's approximately 129. A person who spends 32% of his monthly income is able to save 7,752 rupees per month. His monthly expenses are given. He spends 32%. So the remaining is 68%. So 68% is equal to 7,752 per month. Then 32% is equal to 32 into 7,752 by 68. Which is equal to 3,648. If 25% of k is 10 less than 1200% of 25, then k is given. 25% of k is 1200% of 25 minus 10. So K by 4 is equal to 300 minus 10, that is equal to 290. So K is equal to 290 into 4. That is equal to 1160. If A's salary is 12% more than that of B, then by what percentage is B's salary less than that of A? That is equal to 12 by 100 plus 12 into 100, which is equal to 12 by 112 into 100. Which is equal to 10.71. If 25% of K is 10 less than 1600% of 10, then K is. So 25% of K is equal to 1600% of 10 minus 10. So K is equal to 150 into 4, that is equal to 600. Income of Amit in 2019 was 22,000. He gets an increment of 20% every year. What was his income in 2021? So 22,000, which is original income, into 120 by 100 into 120 by 100, because there is an increment of 20% every year. That is equal to 31,680. X has planned his expenditure as follows: 30% of salary for house rent, 15% for food, 15% for medical expenditure, and 16% for others. If he can save 42,000 every month, then his monthly salary is. Expenditure is equal to 30% plus 15% plus 15% plus 16%, which is equal to 76%. Then savings is 24%. According to the question, he saves 42,000 every month. So 24% is equal to 42,000. Then we have to find his monthly salary. So 100% becomes 100 into 42,000 divided by 24. Which is equal to 1,75,000. After 50 liters of petrol was poured into an empty storage tank, it was still 10% empty. How much petrol must be poured into the storage tank in order to fill it? Even after pouring 50 liters, it is 10% empty. So 90% is equal to 50 liters. Then 100% becomes 100 into 50 divided by 90. That is equal to 55.56. If A's salary is 17% more than that of B, then by what percentage is B's salary less than that of A? That is equal to 17 by 100 plus 17 into 100. That is equal to 17 by 117 into 100, which is approximately equal to 14.53%. Kalpana and Sudha got 621 and 522 marks in the same examination. If Kalpana scored 59% marks, then what is the percentage of marks scored by Sudha? We know Kalpana's percent and marks. So let's consider Kalpana first. Here 59% is equal to 621. So total marks is 621 divided by 59 by 100, that is 621 by 0.59, which is equal to 1052.54. Now Sudha's percentage is equal to 522 divided by 1052.54 into 100. That is equal to 49.59, which is approximately 50%. The income of person increases by 15% annually. If the initial income is 70,000, calculate the income after 2 years. So, initial income, which is 70,000 into 15% annual increase, means 115 by 100 into 115 by 100 because of 2 years. That is equal to, this is equal to 7 into 115 into 115. Which is equal to 92,575. A book earns 8,400 per month. If she spends 60% of it each month, how much will she save by 1/4 of a year? According to the question, she spends 60%. It means she saves 40%. So, in the question, 8,400 per month is earning from books. So 40% of 8,400, that is 40 by 100 into 8,400, that is equal to 3,360, and we have to calculate how much she saved by 1/4 of a year. 1/4 of a year means 1 by 4 into 12 months, which is 3. So 3,360 into 3, that is equal to 10,080. Due to decrease in manpower, the production in a factory decreases by 20%. By what percentage should the working hours be increased to restore the original production? So this is equal to 20 by 100 minus 20, because if it decreases by 20%, then the remaining is 80%. That is into 100, that is equal to 20 by 80 into 100. So answer is 25%. Vijay's salary was first reduced by 16% and subsequently raised by 11%. What percentage was his final salary lower compared to his initial salary? Let his initial salary is 100. It was first reduced by 16%. It means 100 into 84 by 100, which is equal to 84. Subsequently, it raised by 11%. It means 84 into 111 by 100, which is equal to 93.24. What percentage was his final salary lower compared to his initial salary? So, percentage lower is equal to 100 minus 93.24 divided by 100 into 100. That is equal to 6.76%. Due to decrease in manpower, the production in a factory decreases by 10%. By what percentage should the working hours be increased to restore the original production? If production decreases by 10%, then it becomes 90% of original. So, here percentage, so to restore percentage increase, it is 10 by 90 into 100. which is equal to 1 by 9 into 100, that is 11.11%, or it can also be written as 11 1 by 9%. The population of village was 1,10,000. It increased by 5% in first year and increased by 25% in second year. Its population after 2 years is, this is equal to 1,10,000 into 105 by 100 because 5% increase and 125 by 100 because of 25% increase. That is equal to 11 into 105 into 125. And the answer is equal to 1,44,375. In an election, there were two candidates. One of the candidates secured 48% of the votes and was defeated by the other candidate by 756 votes. Find the total number of votes polled. If one candidate secured 48%, then 100 minus 48 is equal to 52% is others' votes. So the difference in percentage is 52. So the difference is 52 minus 48, which is 4%. According to the question, the difference is 756 votes. It means, according to the question, this 4% is 756 votes. It means, if 4% is 756, then total number of votes means 100% is 100 into 756 divided by 4. Which is equal to 18,900. A person who spends 55% of his monthly income is able to save 6,408 rupees per month. His monthly expenses are. If he spends 55%, then the remaining is 45%. So, 45% of savings is equal to 6,408. We have to find his monthly expenses. So 55% is equal to 55 into 6,408 divided by 45. That is equal to 3,52,440 divided by 45, which is equal to 7,832. David's salary was first reduced by 17% and subsequently raised by 10%. How much percentage was his final salary lower compared to his initial salary? Let his initial salary be 100. First it was reduced by 17%. It means 100 minus 17, that is equal to 83%. And then it is subsequently raised to 10%. It means $83 into 110 by 100, which is equal to 91.3. So, percentage lower is equal to 100 minus 91.3 by 100 into 100, which is equal to 8.7%. The population of village was 1,20,000. It is increased by 15% in the first year and increased by 20% in second year. Its population after 2 years is. So initial population, which is 1,20,000 into 15% increase means 115 by 100 into 20% means 120 by 100, which is equal to 12 into 115 into 120. That is 1,65,600. Siley's salary was first reduced by 15% and subsequently raised by 10%. What percentage was his final salary lower compared to his initial salary? Let initial salary is 100. So 100 minus 15 is equal to 85%. Subsequently, it is raised by 10%. It means 85 into 110 by 100, that is 93.5. So percentage lower is equal to 100 minus 93.5 by 100 into 100, that is 6.5%. By how much is 60% of 40 greater than 3 by 5 of 15? 60% of 40 is equal to 24 and 3 by 5 of 15 is equal to 9. So difference is equal to 24 minus 9, that is 15. A person who spends 75% of monthly income is able to save 5,538 per month. His monthly expenses are: if he spends 75%, then he saves 100 minus 75, which is 25%. Here 25% is equal to 5,538 according to the question. We have to find monthly expenses of him, which is 75%. So 75% is equal to 75 into 5,538 divided by 25. That is equal to 16,614. 1 by 20 is what percent of 1 by 30? 1 by 20 divided by 1 by 30 into 100, that is equal to 1 by 20 into 30 by 1 into 100, which is equal to 150. By how much is 60% of 30 greater than 1 by 3 of 15? Here, 60% of 30 is equal to 18 and 1 by 3 of 15 is 5. So 18 minus 5 is equal to 13. A man receives 6,150 per month as salary. He saves 46% of his salary every month. His expenditure per month is. He saves 46%, then expenditure becomes 100 minus 46, which is 54%. So 54% of 6,150, that is equal to 3,321. A man receives 5,140 rupees per month as salary. He saves 35% of his salary every month. His expenditure per month is. So, if savings is 35%, then expenditure is 65%. So, 65% of 5,140, that is equal to 3,341. Kiran spends 45% of his income. If he saves 66,000, then his income is. If he spends 45%, then saves 55%. According to the question, this 55% is 66,000. We have to find his income. So, if 55% is equal to 66,000, then 100% is 100 into 66,000 divided by 55. That is equal to 1,20,000. A man receives 2,580 rupees per month as salary. He saves 45% of his salary every month. His expenditure per month is, if savings is 45%, then expenditure is 55%. So, 55% of 2,580, here 2,580 is his monthly salary. That is equal to 1,419 rupees. The original price of music set is 8,000. The price is decreased by 12% and then raised by 25%. What is its new price? So, original price into decreased by 12% means 88% and raised by 25% means 125 by 100. That is equal to 8,800. By how much is 60% of 10 greater than 1 by 3 of 5? Here 60% of 10 is equal to 6 and 1 by 3 of 5 is 5 by 3. So difference is 6 minus 5 by 3, that is 18 minus 5 by 3, that is 13 by 3, which is equal to 4.3 or approximately equal to 4. A person saves 20% of his income. If his expenditure is 960 rupees, then his income is. If he saves 20%, then expenditure is 80%. So 80% is equal to 960. Then his total income 100% becomes 100 into 960 divided by 80. That is equal to 1200. A person who spends 50% of his monthly income is able to save 7056 per month. His monthly expenses are. If he spends 50%, then saves 50%. So, according to the question, 50% is equal to 7056 rupees. Then, expenses 50% is 50 into 7056 by 50, which is equal to 7056. If 4% of x is 24, then x is equal to, given 4% of x is 24. It means x is equal to 24 into 25, that is equal to 600. So x value is 600. If 2% of x is 360, then x is equal to. So 2% of x is 360 means x is equal to 360 into 50, that is equal to 18,000. So x value is 18,000. If 2% of x is 24, then x is. So 2% of x is 24 means x is equal to 24 into 50. which is equal to 1200. So x value is 1200.